5, one of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now a run, and it's the rookie from Nebraska. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Willis. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Schultz is the motion man. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. It's a gain of 12 there. First down for Tennessee.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A pass deep for Reynolds. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football at their own 23.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Willis. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. 2 defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's to the 15. He is in. Breece Hall, touchdown Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Titans 7, Rams nothing. Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. To throw is Willis. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second down and 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Willis now to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Throwing, Willis. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense
powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Reynolds is the motion man here. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Schultz is the motion man. On play action, here's McCarthy. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Willis to throw. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To throw, here's Willis. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Willis. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, kicker stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Schultz is the motion man. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Schultz is the motion man. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Third and a yard. On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. 13 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Throwing, Willis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Willis now to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points. You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Schultz is the motion man. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the Titans' first down.
On the give, it's Hall. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at 33.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And the Rams have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Here's Willis. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. on first down. Here's McCarthy.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Has his man, it's Samuel. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. They'll motion over Samuel. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown Titans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
Titans 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line.
They're on the 15-yard line.
Willis to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll try the right side this time. And this is going to be a Rams first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Right back to him on first down. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now Willis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That'll be incomplete, so they go for the trickery, but it does not work out, and it's going to be 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
The motion man is Johnson. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Rams are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 45 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, here's Willis. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So it's a win here for the Rams. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they